Mẹ ơi, Ấn ở đâu vậy?
Đồ ăn thì có thể chiên trên đất chứ không biết.
Nha.
Hello, Henry.
Đây, đây, đây. Hello, teacher.
Hi, how are you today?
Okay.
Did you go to school today? Did you go to
I
school
don't know.
today? Yes or no?
Yes.
You say yes, I went to school.
Yes.
Yes, I went to school.
Yes, I was school.
Good. Okay. So let's wait for the second person. Let's wait for Luffy to join the class, okay?
Yes.
Let's wait for Luffy.
Mẹ ơi. Mẹ, cái teacher không lên được. Luffy không lên được. Mẹ ăn hay coi tivi được không?
À, teacher đâu rồi?
Teacher, teacher đợi Luffy hay
Hello,
sao?
teacher.
Hello, teacher. Con nghe kìa. Con nghe teacher gì vậy? Teacher cái chữ như vậy.
Hello. Hello, teacher. Hi. Is are waiting for Luffy to
Um,
join the class. Just a moment.
Lufy is absent today, so just only one student
Oh, okay,
today.
okay, okay, okay. All right, so let's continue with the class. So in our last class, we stopped at letter D. Letter D. Can you tell me the sound of letter D?
duck,
Good job. Nice one. Okay, so can you pronounce this word?
duck,
Good. And this?
dog,
Dog. Okay, and this?
dad,
Dad. Good. And this?
dance,
Good. Dance. Okay, and this?
door.
Door. Okay, and this?
I don't know.
Okay, dinosaur. Dinosaur. Can you?
Dinosaur.
Good. Have you seen a dinosaur before? Have you seen a dinosaur? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. All right. So, can you tell me the sound of letter C? The sound of letter C.
Letter C.
The sound of letter C. Good job. Huh. Okay. What about the sound of letter B?
But
Nice one. Okay. What about the sound of letter A? Nice one, Harry. Okay. So today we are going to learn the sound, how to pronounce letter E, know their sound, and also pronounce the words that begins with them or sound with them. So this is letter E. Can you tell me the sound of letter E? Ah, good job. Nice one, Henry. Okay, so let's pronounce this word.
egg.
Egg. Good.
Uh, I don't know.
Okay, let's learn how to pronounce it. This is letter E. Can you tell me the sound again?
Egg.
Good. Okay, and this is letter N. Can you tell me the sound of letter N? N.
Egg.
Letter N sounds N. N. Good. N. Okay, and this is letter D. Can you tell me the sound of letter D?
The.
Good job. So let's pronounce the words together. Let's pronounce these words together. Okay, so this is and this is and this is the. So you say, can you try and pronounce them?
And.
Good job. Nice one, Henry. And good job. I love this. And can you see my hand? And this is the end. Good. Okay. That's nice. So can you pronounce this?
I don't know.
A. Okay. Let's learn from this. Remember, letter E sounds
Egg.
good. Letter L sounds
The.
L. L.
The.
Good. And letter K sounds
The.
good. So let's pronounce the words together. Remember, E sounds eh, L sounds L, K sounds K. So can you pronounce the words together? The letter, sorry, can you pronounce the letters together? Okay, should I help you? Okay, you say L, L.
L.
Good. L, L.
L.
Good.
L.
Okay, let's pronounce this.
leg,
Good. Leg. Letter L sound L. And E sounds E. And G sounds G. So you say leg. Nice one. Okay. So let's pronounce this word. Okay, if you don't know, you tell me, teacher, I don't know, so I can help you. Okay? Hello?
hello teacher,
Good. Should I help you?
and
Elbow.
elbow,
Elbow. Good. So this W
elbow,
here is silence. This is silence. W is silence. So you say elbow. Okay. Then can you pronounce this word?
elephant,
Good. Elephant. For example, this is E. E sounds E. L sound L. E sound E. So you say L. And this is letter P. P when H comes after P. You pronounce it as F. For example, good. When H comes after P, you pronounce it as F. Okay? But when P is alone, you pronounce it as P. For example, we have pots. Another one, we have pets. We have pack. Okay? Then when H comes after P, you pronounce it as Henry. What did I say? When H comes after P, you pronounce it as F. It has the sound F. When H comes after P, PH, you say F. For example, we have elephant, elephant, elephant. Another one, we have phone, phone. Is that clear? Hello?
hello teacher,
Do you understand now? Yes or no?
yes,
Okay, so let's go again. This is letter P. So when H comes after P, when you see PH, you pronounce it as F, F. Then when P is alone, you pronounce it as pot, pet, P, P, P. Okay? And this is F. This is P. Is that clear? So tell me. Oh, sorry. So tell me, can you pronounce this?
I don't know,
Okay, okay. P, P. When you see PH, PH, you pronounce it, the sound is F. It sounds F. When you see, when you see PH in the letter in the what, you pronounce it as F. It has the sound F. So just like for example, elephant, elephant, okay, phone. Then when you see P alone, you pronounce it as P. For example, pot, pet, pack. Okay? So let's move further. You will understand better later, okay? Okay. So let's make a sentence with this word egg. Let's make a sentence with egg. Can you? For example, I like apple. I like banana. Can you make a sentence with the word egg? Okay. You say, I like egg. I like egg. Good. Okay, so can you make a sentence with the word and? And.
I don't like egg.
Okay, you can say, for example, this is my pen. You can say, this is the end of the pen. For example, from here to here, you say, this is the end of the pen. Or for example, if you have a rope, you can say, can you say this? Oh, can you see it? Okay, you can say that. For example, if this is a rope, you can say, this is the end of the rope. Or this is the end of the road. Or this is the end of the fence. Okay, so when you talk about end, can you see? This is end. For example, I'm moving forward and this is the end of the fence. I have to stop here. This is the end of the fence. Hello, Harry. Good. Do you know the meaning of end now? Do you know the meaning of end? Should I translate it to Vietnamese? Hello? Harry, can you hear me? Should I translate it to Vietnamese? Hold on, let me translate it. Okay. Do you understand now? Do you understand now? For example, you can say, this is the end of the rope. This is the end of the rope. This is the end of the rope. Can you say that? Hello? So making a sentence with the word and, you can say this is the end of the rope. This is the end of the rope. This is the end of the rope. Can you say that?
Teacher,
Henry. Yes, ma'am.
teacher, uh, we are busy now. So can we off early 10 minutes?
Okay, the time is... Okay, that means that's the end of the class for today.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Okay.
See you the next lesson.
All right. Bye, Henry.
Goodbye, teacher.
All right. Okay.